There's not enough glitter.
2 Chainz! What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be reviewing the new 2 Chainz album, So Help Me God. This is his 6th studio album, which follows Rap or Go to the League, and his last collaborative project, which was True, No Face, No Case. Both projects kind of meh. They had generally some good songs on both, but it wasn't anything that stood out, do you know what I mean? I've been excited to hear this album for a while now, and after a delay due to a sample clearance, we finally got it. I've got to say, I love the album artwork on this one. It's always cool seeing yearbook photos of like rappers and celebrities when they were like really young, and you just see the difference of what they look like now when they're like blinged out and all rich. And 2 Chainz actually said he designed this album cover in his 8th grade, which is kind of cool. Which I guess the Roof P on the album cover might be his old name, or his old album name maybe. If you're new to the channel guys, be sure to subscribe, it will help me out a lot. Anyway, let's get into this review. Lambo on my wrist, don't got rich, don't know shit. So straight off the bat, we've got a banger. Not sure how you put a Lambo on your wrist, but you know, most rap songs nowadays don't make no sense. I kind of dig it though. I'm assuming he's referring to some kind of drip, like baguettes is like, you know, a baguette is what you have in your teeth, I think, or it's some sort of diamond. I know that. But I'm loving the heavy trap on this one. Got the 808s kick in. It's a great way to start off the album. Really digging it. I'm a beast. I'm a dog. Got a motherfucking Eddie. Wow, this beat is literally straight fire. The flute in the background, like I think it's the flute, and it's like. Oh, it literally got me like dancing, can't stop. This song is so infectious. Got like a straight bop vibe, just like. And then we've got these lyrics that are filthy. Young enough to fuck your mama, young enough to fuck your daughter, old enough to be your daddy. And then something about granny not giving the zannies or something. I don't know what was going through 2 Chainz' head when he was writing this, but do you know what? I don't care, because the song is straight fire. From myself, I don't need nobody else. So I like the playful production on this one, and that old school clap where it's like, it's almost like slapping that ass, like. And then the backing vocals are a sample from Problem's I Love You featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. Kind of reminds me of D'Angelo. You got that I love you. I rate this song, it's a nice change. Bit more of a smooth R&B hit. I already know I love this song. So going into this song, I already know that this is an absolute anthem. This song came out a while ago now. I remember when I first heard it, I was like, this literally has got me. It's like, all the trumpets going off. Feels like a song that should be played at the end of every student's graduation. They're walking out, they've just got their scrolls, and then you got this song going. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Birthday Song with Kanye West. I'm not sure why, because the songs don't really sound too similar, but when I listen to this, for some reason I get Birthday Song in my head. Maybe it's the music video. What's interesting as well is the song is actually about instructing strippers to shake their booty, which makes them a money maker. Then you got the sample, which is "You Can Have a Piece of My Love." Is an 80s soul sample from Guy, Piece of My Love. And the production on this one feels fuller, and more time and money has gone into this song in particular, probably because it was the single of the album. Kind of feels like a Kanye West production in a way. It's just like loads of different elements and sounds all mixed in, blended really well. Whoa. So I'm liking this song. The production is impressive, lots of ambient sounds, and you got this dreamy xylophone playing. The chorus is nice too. Can't say anything bad about the Ty Dolla $ign and Little Duval features. Kind of just a bit more of a casual bop, kind of that Atlanta old school R&B vibes all mixed in with this one. Nice change of tone from the last song. It was a bit of a banger. You guys should also check out the video version of this song as well. It's quite funny. We got like 2 Chainz at the beginning with this big blonde wig, and he's singing the back and forth sample that happens at the beginning, the I Can't Go For That. And then you got this whole like 70s vibe throughout the video. It's really cool. Woo. So finally we get a new Kanye feature. I'm always here for a new Kanye song or feature, so this is, you know, this is great for me. I love the I still throw my diamond up, oh you still repping Rockefeller. It's nice to know that Kanye's still rocking his old school vibes, because sometimes you wouldn't know it from, you know, how he acts nowadays and his love-hate relationship with Jay-Z. The production on this one has a kind of magical feel to it, almost like I'm floating in the clouds in Wonderland. You got like the ambient kind of doo-doo-doo. We've got a great chorus from Brent Faiyaz, and we've also got some great producers on this one. Just to name a few, we've got Boy Wonder and Mike Dean. I really like how we've got Kanye West and 2 Chainz going back and forth on this verse. So it'll be like Kanye coming in and we've got 2 Chainz coming in. And the song kind of is perfect for Kanye because a lot of people, you know, feel a way about Kanye West. They all have their own feelings about him, etc. And the song's called Feel Away. So it kind of makes sense for him to be on this song, whether it was tailored for him or not. It is really interesting, and I love the way they just bounce back and forth on their verses together. Whoa! So first thing I noticed on this song is those fat 808s, boom, 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 boom. And then you got the song, which is basically about thick females and they booties, which is pretty much the whole song. And then, wow, you've got a really impressive verse from Mulatto. That bit where she goes all of a sudden like 100 miles per hour. Love that. This is just like a nice straight trap bop. I'm digging it. So this is basically a song about selling brick, doing drugs, and all that thug life. You know, a classic 2 Chainz song, pretty much a classic rap song, any trap song, rap song, anything. And then you've got this like really hypnotic xylophone going on, like sounds like something I might have made in like Logic before, using like Omnisphere. Dope came with a lighter, dope came with a lighter, dope came with a lighter, dope came with a lighter. Wow, so this song is hard. I love the energy of this one. It's like pretty fast, like do 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 do. It's just got me like constantly shrugging my shoulders, you know, wanting to dance. And then you got that straight like dope came with a lighter, dope came with a lighter. 2 Chainz is really good at like repetitive verses and making them sound good. Then we got Uzi's verse, which is really great. And I'm comparing that to his like project with Future, and you know what? I prefer this song than most of the songs that Uzi did in that project. So it's kind of a shame really that he's doing better on a different project and then his own. And then someone I haven't heard in ages actually, Chief Keef. He comes through and serves a great verse. This song overall is just like straight fire. Damn, bitch you will. Damn, bitch you will. Damn, bitch you ill. Damn, bitch you real. So the lyrics are pretty easy to follow, and I can't stop bopping my head to this one. It's like boom, 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 boom. And I've noticed another xylophone being played here. It's like doom, doom, doom. Then you got 2 Chainz repetitive lyrics like damn, bitch you damn, bitch you what. The song's like super infectious, and then you've got that like really cool screech or like kind of like comes in at one point. It's got this really dark feel to it, kind of haunting, like. And then I love the switch up halfway through the song. It just changes the vibe. So far, I'm loving the album. Like, there's not really been a song on here that I've not liked, which is really impressive, to be fair. Like, most 2 Chainz albums I've listened to, there's usually quite a few songs I end up, like, removing from the album just because I got bored of them or they just weren't, you know, good enough to listen to over and over. But these songs so far have been... So this is a big change of tone in the album now, a bit more, there's a slower pace, a bit more relaxed. And then I did notice that we've also got a Mecca sample from Jay-Z's Feeling It from his first album, Reasonable Doubt. It's a really good sample. It's the female vocal you can hear like in the background. It's really soothing. I feel like we're coming into like the second half of the album, which is a bit, not so much, which has got just a bit more of an R&B vibe, this one does. I'm liking it though. I'm covered in the blood, that's my armor. You have done. So definitely a change of pace. Obviously the album is definitely going more into this slower, old school R&B vibe mixed with that trap and Atlanta sound. The song is probably my weakest one on the album so far. It's kind of like it kind of gives me a bit of anxiety, this song. It's kind of like quite dark lyrics talking about, you know, being a vampire and blood sucking and like how it's hard for him to sleep, etc. It just feels like he's almost like drawing on negativity or something. And that's what this vampire is like sucking all the positivity. Kilo, blow my winnings on a remote. So YRB, which stands for Young, Rich and Black. It's like a celebration of being young, rich and black. All these rappers are hitting fame, getting money, spending it on their phantoms, all their jewelry, and basically it's basically just like flashing the cash, you know? I like the song though, it's really hard hitting. And we also got a Ricky Ross verse, which is hard. And then which I thought was actually, we got Skooly coming in, but I initially thought it was Lil Wayne. I was kind of excited. They sound kind of similar at the beginning. But yeah, overall, track, it's great. I hold my mind blown. When I was down, niggas was blindfold. See the flame, pretty brown. So on our final song, which is 55 Times, it comes in, the production here is a bit more cheerful, a bit more positive. The song is still about people that have died close to 2 Chainz. In particular, this one's about his friend's son who died, and 2 Chainz kept trying to call him when it happened to, get hold of him. And that's where the title came from, 55 times he tried to call him. Not necessarily 55 times, but you get the message. Really love the magical glistening production on this one. You got that, like, and then you got those like sparkly kind of sounds coming out through the track. There's a nice end to the album, which has been a really strong album, pretty much all the way through. There's only one song on here that I would say is like weaker than the rest, but even that song is not that bad, which is Vampire. The more I've listened to it, actually, the more I've enjoyed it. So there's nothing on here that's like super weak. I guess if you was going in here with like expectations of like the first half of the album where it's straight fire, like bangers, then obviously the second half slows down and you get these more like old school R&B vibes, and it's a bit more reflection on like sort of more somber themes. But I did find throughout the whole album, it still has like this cheerful sound throughout. I can see myself jamming to this in the summer, and it's mainly just good vibes pretty much all the way through. There isn't much I can fault really on the album, aside from a few repetitive bars here and there, but even then they're like really catchy. So like, I said earlier, like 2 Chainz has a habit of repeating bars, but he does it in such a way that, they get stuck in your head and you can't help but sing them anyway. Some people might call it lazy, but if you still enjoy the song, who cares? So my favourite songs on the album are Grey Area, Moneymaker, Feel Away, Free Lighter, and Toni. All straight bops. Part of me wanted to hear it carry on with the same energy that was coming from the first half of the album into the second half. But, sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a downtime from straight fire all the way through. Throughout the album, we've got blends of R&B, old school hip-hop, trap, and it all works cohesively to create this positive and upbeat album. 2 Chainz describes this album as a light during a dark time, and I think he succeeded here. Like, a lot of musicians are bringing out albums now, and they've been making them during lockdown in their own studios, etc. And this album does feel just really positive. Even the album cover, it's just like bright blue, just gives you that like positive vibe. Definitely one of my top 2 Chainz albums. Probably my favorite 2 Chainz album for sure. Like not every 2 Chainz album I can listen to from start to beginning and not have to remove a single song. I can do that here, and I know I'll be playing this more and more. So what am I going to rate the album? I'm thinking a strong 8. 8 out of 10. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment in the description what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.